straight in the team, straight in the team. Yeah, that shit is fuck up. You know me, I be rolling on your team like a magic up. Liking on this bitch, she sucking on my dick, and now she about to give me on my kisses like I'm it. Yeah, that's a clown. You niggas in my town, we gon' egg your faces like Alistair. That's meow, like meow. That's a meow. Yo, that's Team Rocket. You know I never gon' stop it. You know I never gon' flap it. You know I'm for showboat on these little niggas. You know I'll go into their mamas like a cigar. I smoke all these bitches when the beat drops. Oh, yo, when the beat's hot. Oh, yo, League 20 finals. Yeah, we're losing, but we gon' win, niggas. Okay, give it back. I'll give it back to the real commentator out there. Wait, World Star, shout out to Diamond Alistair. Okay, yeah.
Super.
You want to shout about our mistake, yeah?
Let me use your mistake to warm up.
So, if anyone knows who Nobody's biggest fan is, they want to shout out.
I don't even know who that is.
Who are you, Nobody's biggest fan, so we can give you a shout out?
Give me your name.
Who wants a shout out? Shout out Nobody's biggest fan. I see you. I see you. Yo, shout out Pokemon.
Team Nobody, let's go.
Not even Walthamstow, just Team
Team Nobody.
Support is love.
Support is love, support is life. Someone said Someone said
What's Elliot?
Your mum has
Yo, what's up, Elliot?
Shine. Fuck man like Elliot.
Yo, Elliot, it's Mo.
Hey, Elliot's some. Don't even, man. He sounds like a kid.
Shout out to Elliot's mum.
His sister. His sister.
Oh no.
His sister, but I don't know.
Elliot is your sister buff.
I don't know, he's at Ori.
Oh, cool. We should talk about the
Oh, man.
Yeah, we should probably move on to the game.
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, the game's already started.
Okay,
Yeah.
Elliot, is your sister fit?
could I just talk about I feel as though King Ren has got a weird the champ that he chose the champ that he chose is quite weird this time because I feel as though he's not going to be able to apply as much pressure in lane as he normally does.
Yeah, you can also see. I've never actually seen a crystalline flask take about like first buy from Lissandra. I'd have assumed Doran during straight, but
So I feel as though this is quite a risky
yeah,
start for Walthamstow.
as I said, I've never seen anyone on Walthamstow on that Lissandra pick, so I was quite confused. I think it's just to take it away. They didn't want to ban it, but they didn't want them to get it, so they kind of first picked it instead, and now it may not work out for them because they may not be that great on it, but we'll see how it plays out.
See, the poke might be very efficient, so...
And then we do have Playboy and Graves, who's quite strong early, and if he can keep his head in the game, he could actually dominate this lane because
Get your head in the game, good.
High School Boys, High School Musical. Wait, who is this?
Liam Bolton.
Oh god. Who is this? Okay, cool. Never mind. The wire was. GG.
So gay.
Everyone does this when they have a Janna on their team. They're just like, oh look, we can make dust under our feet. Ooh. This is literally every time a Janna's been picked in this game, they do it. I'm just like, why? And it's whenever they don't have a Janna, they never do it. They just stand still. Yeah. I think is it like a 6% movement speed at level 1 or something? But you have to be moving towards her.
No, you have to be in the range.
No, they changed it a couple patches ago. I remember.
Oh, Sniper's just gonna do that same plan tactic.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. Hopefully,
I think it's a good
no, it's a good tactic. But the only problem is that they can make it like in terms of gold, it can be more worthwhile for Lissandra. If she can perfect CS, then it's fine, and it actually works out in her favor because she walks away with more gold. But she needs to perfect CS, and she didn't. She missed 2 minions. We have a look at that. That Graves got perfect CS though. Playboy is probably gonna get some hype in the chat. Oh, he does get locked up here. They are level 2 first. Ains takes a lot of damage, and Playboy does hit level 2 just in time to get that little bit of HP that keeps him above Ains right now. He's gonna start chugging some pots, but everything seems fine. From a distance, doesn't Spellfierce Edge look like Mechi Pendant? Or is that just me?
Where are you getting these sandwiches from?
Sandwiches.
Oh, is there any more left?
Oh, here comes in that gang. Ninchik, he wanted to try the level 2, but it didn't really work out. I think
it would have been. It's a smart move to try and pressure bot lane, and I feel as though he should try and gank a lot top lane as well.
I would actually say he should go bot more. Like, look, he just burnt Cheeky's flash.
He did.
And he really wants Playboy to get rolling, because if he gets Playboy rolling, they could just steamroll off that. Like the AoE in the fights, we did see Cheeky just kind of carrying.
I think Ninchiki just has to make sure that Cheeky just isn't a cheeky bastard, you know?
Yeah.
I thought you were dropping bars.
Tons of damage, boys. But you just see the DS is kind of, it's pretty even everywhere now. But although KBO
is getting poked down a lot,
yeah, he's taking quite a lot of damage. But he's got the level advantage, so that's kind of okay. And he went with that crystalline flask.
Yeah, he does have that CS advantage as well.
Yeah, CS and XP, which is interesting. CS is literally equal in the mid lane right now, and it's in the favor of Cheeky a little bit. But they do have one missing flash on that Jink, so if something can happen with that, then that could be easy gold.
I think Zed and Jarvan are going to go for that blue buff, I think. Oh, no.
No, it looks like he's just trying to... Actually, no, what he was trying to do.
I think he just prioritized the lane minions over there.
Just some free damage there. Oh, that could have been another... It seems it's gonna be just have Ninchiki taking his blue buff there. He's a bit behind the Lee Sin right now, but he's had more lane pressure than Lee Sin has so far, which is something that Lee Sin really wants. He wants to get out there.
I think Lee Sin's gonna come in this top lane now.
Yeah, it's going for a lane gank. If he doesn't get spoiled in the lane, then that could actually work really well in his favor. You see Kingren's quite low.
As long as he hugs his turret, he'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as he stays within a certain vicinity, like his ease range of his turret, he should be fine.
Oh, but Lee Sin might be coming around here.
I think that's really risky if they do that, though. They could end up risking first blood going over to the Lissandra.
He's just gonna go down back into jungle or he's go mid.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to go mid now, but no, he's just gonna do the. He did the skull crab, and now he's.
Oh, he might be going mid.
Yeah, he's gonna sit there for a while.
Sit there and just
I don't know if he's being. I don't think he's being spoiled by a ward, so. No, he hasn't been spoiled by a ward, but he's gonna
he
just
decides
leave it.
to go back.
Yeah, he's just gonna go and do that, them chickens.
See, Gragas has got quite low MP at the moment. So.
Yeah, so maybe the gank wouldn't have been the best idea. And he keeps using his Q to clear the wave instead of holding on to his mana, which I'm not 100% sure is really working in his favor, because he's just pushing his lane, and because he's got low mana, if his lane is pushed, how is he going to get away? Because he's having to burn his flash. And because Lee Sin's sitting here wanting that gank, it would be better to just let his Zed push.
He's purely doing it because he does get into the fighting range with the Zed, and he tries to fight Zed as a melee character. Early game, Zed just as soon as he gets below a certain amount of health, Zed's passive is like start popping and it will just do insane damage to him. So if Zed can get that ignite and then like 1 or 2 health, that's a kill for Zed.
Yeah,
he's
true.
using the barrels to clear the way. So
I think Ninchiki is applying a lot of pressure on bot lane just by hanging around near there, clearing that ward.
Playboy did get hit by that dark binding there, but it doesn't look like anything's gonna happen. The Cheeky had already burnt his W, so he couldn't really just line it up. Having a look at this top lane, the farm is actually really in favor of Sion right now. He is, they're both level 6, but 20 CS down, and it looks like there's going to be an early dragon here from the side of Walthamstow, looking like they want to try to go with that same strategy they went for early.
More seems to be the only one trying to come through.
Yeah. It's 4 people against 2 here, I don't think they can really do it.
But Lee Sin's there as well. So
yeah.
No, but they got that dragon off quite easily.
Yeah, that was a 7-minute dragon, so that's one of the earliest dragons we've had in the kind of elimination round so far. And it will come into play, I think, because later, like, we only have Kingren at level 6, or Zed is also now, so the solo lanes are, but with the junglers not being it and the bottom lanes not being it, the next dragon's going to be in about 13 minutes when everyone will have their ults, and that will be more crucial, I think, because
he's just going to pick up
the blues. It's not big. He is actually getting out farmed now by the Zed, and we know the Zed went straight for a longsword and Zed is his first item, so now he's sitting on about he should be sitting on about 1,000 and something gold. Yeah, almost 2k gold because of the just from nearly 60 CS. So that's going to get him a Bilge Wall Cutlass or a Brutalizer and another longsword. And probably like boots. He could go on a number of routes. He does go for that Brutalizer as a thought and boots. And another longsword. So yeah, it's a prediction drawn point, boys. But now that means he's got his ult, he's got a Brutalizer, and there's been no armor investment on that Gragas. I think he's probably sitting on about like 40 or so armor or something. Yeah, 48 armor. So with the armor pen and the cooldown reduction, I'm pretty sure Zed could actually start dominating that lane if...
As soon as Zed hits level 6...
He already is, he's level 7 now.
Oh, he's level 7. As
yeah.
soon as Gragas gets out of range or takes one step out of position, Zed should go in on it and should be able to get the kill.
Yeah. Even if Gragas will have to at least burn an ult to try and save himself if Zed goes all in. Yeah. Although he does have that blue buff that isn't actually up yet for the Walthamstow side because Jarvan just his time getting to with his level 2 gank in the bot lane. Some spam laugh there from these hoes.
These hoes just doesn't seem to really care.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to.
He's just doing his thing.
He's just trying to farm up, and he's gonna wait for the right opportunity to go in.
I feel as though these hoes knows that he can exploit Kiyoshi. Is it Kiyoshi?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows that he can exploit Kiyoshi. I feel as though he understands him more from the last game.
Child exploitation.
Yeah, just don't exploit the children.
I think we're trying to refer that Kiyoshi's a child, I don't know though.
Full child line.
Oh.
0800.
Gragas, the child, is a bit a disturbing image to me. I don't know, man. If he was a kid.
He's cute, man.
Oh, he just got a lot of damage out there, but then that Brutalizer armor pen comes straight into action there, and nice Q from Sniper there, but Kingren yeah, just throws some more poke, gets a nice slow, and that should be fine in the top lane.
The jungler presence is near bot lane.
Definitely. Although, yeah, Jarvan's coming in on that lane actually, yeah, in the class. Jason's kind of sticking around. Yeah, definitely. He's like 20 CS down, and then she goes straight in with that burst of flash. It looks like he's gonna go down. First blood, he ults the Jarvan, and that goes straight in that favor of Anas. They were pretty much even though, apart from the Moby boots.
I feel as though Walthamstow needs to try and hold back on these hard engages. They're doing very deep engages.
At the moment, ERMGAD has got a lot more early game damage than because of that Lee Sin. He had red buff. He managed to get a lot of damage, and Jinx with her ult when Shiki was already he's quite squishy at the moment. At the end, any HP or armor.
At the end of the day, there's no need to go so deep and hard like that. You can ask first, you know. Like I like to be taken out on a date before I get fucked. So.
Wow. Damn.
I feel as though he knows what he's doing.
It's
just that at that moment, because I don't think they had vision on where Lee Sin was. So
yeah, they had no idea.
If Lee Sin wasn't there, then that would have been like the best engage. That would have been a really good gank.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that was not Ninshiki's.
It was just Lee Sin. He was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, definitely. And he has Mobies as well, so he kind of just got there as soon as he could.
I think they did play it quite well, despite the fact that they lost. The other team got killed for that.
Something else they could have done though is wait for Morgana to either use her black shield or use her dark binding in order to make sure that
they have that mobility.
They can't get locked up as soon as they jump in. If she didn't have dark binding, that would have been a lot better. Then Shiki may have gotten away. But he got dark binded into a Jinx W, into a Jinx ult, and then Lee Sin came and that was it.
Definitely, yeah, I agree. I think he also got bugged with the E on Jinx as well, just that extra CC. Oh, nice coming in here from Kiyoshi. He's taking him pretty low, and the ult does come out. Is that Ignite? I think he's down.
Oh, he's gonna try and.
Yeah, no, that is.
He's gonna try and capitalize on that though.
No, I think that's more.
No.
Just
He
look.
needs to back off. Yeah,
Kyoshi
back
does a
off.
lot of damage. That's a
no.
free double kill there for Kyoshi on that Gragas.
No, it's out of 5, remember?
Yeah. Even if it's 0-2, it could still be 3-2.
Yeah.
And it does look like they're just going to set up for that first dragon for them. No real contest here for Wolverhampton. They can't really do anything. No one's there. Yeah. They did have that priority first one in 7 minutes. Yeah, so now it is equal, and they are almost 2k gold ahead right now. 3 kills in the bag for them.
I reckon King Ren, once he gets his Rod of Ages, needs to roam mid lane or bot lane to get a double kill.
Yeah.
The next dragon fight.
We have a quick look at what the gold is like right now. We do see that most of the gold is sitting on that Gragas and the Lee Sin right now.
Yeah, you can tell that Gragas has a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Just look at that billing.
I get fat on no money, you know.
He's feeding himself well.
Yeah.
For real talk.
Ninshiki's coming around here. I'm gonna he does see Cheeky's quite out of position here, but ooh, that's a lot of damage out of these toes.
These holes, Ninshiki!
Ninshiki picks out.
No, they. Oh wait, I was cheeky still.
Oh.
Anas besties Kingren, they're kind of out of position on a ward there.
Tower, though. So if they can take this mid lane tower, then it's quite.
We have to remember that look how much damage Kyoshi has. We saw he take a double kill there, and that, he does miss that belly flop though. Yeah.
I want to see some of that insect in, mate.
He is 1-0 right now. He's not going to fall off anytime soon, and we'll have to take another like 15 minutes, and if he doesn't get fed from there, then he'll stop. He's got a sight. I think he's going to go into a sight stone because he's got that ruby crystal sitting there. The damage coming out of Gragas, crazy man. Ooh, the engage there. I don't think he's going to get a kill, but he does drop him really low. If he doesn't force a B, there's gonna probably be a kill. Nobody caught out of position here. He's gonna I think he's gonna take an ult hit.
He's gonna come in.
The 2-man ult there.
Oh no, no,
nobody,
they don't want to fight that.
No, they really don't. Nobody could get if he gets hit with a Q here. That could be him. Oh, Ninshiki took
Playboy's
it.
gonna come in.
Oh, Cheeky picks it up. Yeah, I think that's Ninshiki down, and that is 1-5. 2 kills onto that Lee Sin, 2 kills on Gragas, and 1 on Jinx. Now with that, it was a nice ult going down onto Noboy. Playboy goes in, he's gonna kick him up. He does miss the ult, and Anas is here now to try and clear up, but I don't think he's gonna get around to him unless he does he almost lands that Q, and we do have King Room coming in here. He lands that W ult, and that is a kill for Playboy. I think that does put Playboy just that little bit more ahead on Graves to Jinx right now.
I think at the moment. I remember you said that, Trey. He's gonna go sit in there because Trey's their good luck charm. That's why they're losing.
Yeah, they don't have good luck here. Apparently, that's why they're 2-5, 3k down right now.
There's always chance they're coming back. They're gonna come back.
Yeah. Well, if we have a look at their current like position right now,
It's not the type of team to just give up.
we do have Playboy is 1-0 right now. He got his Infinity Edge before the Jinx did. So that's good. He's gonna go straight onto that Morgana. Ains just lands a Dark Binding and walks away. It's gonna be pretty safe. If we have a look at the CS again, we can see that Kingren's quite down here. He's near 30 CS down, and everywhere else is pretty equal apart from the jungle. 59 CS on that Anas Lee Sin, 43 on Ninshiki. Whereas everywhere else is pretty equal. 150 or 116 to 117 in the mid lane, and then 148 to 146 in the bot. Well, I think because of Graves' early kind of damage, he's probably in a bit of a better position with that gold that he has. He's 5.59 to 5.69, so it's only like 100 really. Yeah, the Ainge just clearing the woods there. He's got his pink in that bush. They're going to claim that skull crab because they know the dragon's up in a minute and a half. Do Do Walthamstow know that they have vision? Do they know the
didn't
dragon
have
time?
They didn't have vision on the dragon going down.
Yeah,
but
so-
they probably know
Yeah, they have a bit of a rough kind of idea the dragon's coming up in about a minute or so. So we also have Baron. It's coming up soon, but I don't think we're gonna see anything about that.
You're gonna have a lot of pressure bot lane with these two junglers, both Ninja.
Yeah, you can see the
Ninja's gonna try and come in.
you have that ult on Ninjiki and he gets
blown
blown
up. Turn
up.
around.
Playboy does pick up that Jinx and he's gonna get a good amount of damage onto Anas, but
So I
I'm
feel
not
as though
100% sure.
That was a good trade in general.
because the kill didn't go to Jinx, but the kill on the Walthamstow side went to
It did
Graves.
go
Yeah.
to Graves.
And then there's also
And we have a fight here, 2v1. These hoes gets taken really low there.
Oh,
but then
the
Kingren
the
does
level
pick it
saved
up.
him.
the level up. Nice.
Yeah, that was really
And then
lucky there.
because of them, that
Hey, you can't say Trey isn't lucky.
he
he
is lucky.
he
Trey
goes
is
in there
lucky.
and then these hoes survives that fight. Like, you know.
And then
it's
because
some-
of that fight at bot lane, they got to pick up that bot lane turret.
yeah, so that definitely it brought the gold right back up. Now it's what 26.7 to 2.7. So
Yeah, top lane can get taken, but
that's
this
it's not
Sion's
too
just been
big.
working
You
on
know?
that turret.
Yeah, he spent all of his time up there.
15
Ains is a bit too late to the call there.
Too late to the party.
Yeah, although they did because they just went B, they did give up control of that dragon, so it could be an easy second
But
one
then
for
Dragon's
release
spawned
in.
now, so
Dragons
they
won
might
it now,
try.
and they're on the way there.
Yeah.
So I reckon both teams are gonna have to TP and except for Sign actually do that.
Mm. They have no vision
I
right
feel as
now.
though Wolfenstein needs to group up a bit more.
Looks like they're gonna just try and pull the dragon out just to try and avoid any imminent.
He's just gonna try and jump in and take the fight.
Yeah, but that could work out poorly for him because he's gonna try and EQ
Yeah, no,
in
then
and he's not gonna get it.
Very close,
So, yeah. Looks like they're just gonna fall back and leave it. But having that uncontested is a bad thing for them because they now need to find something else to make it worthwhile, and I'm not 100% sure that they can right now because they can't siege and they can't really fight because of the fact that the Gragas does so much damage, and if Sion's here, Sion's just such a tank. He went straight for that frozen heart, which walls out Graves pretty hard, and there we have that nice EQ coming out there from Ninjiki. Picks up Kyoshi really quickly.
Doesn't even give him a chance to think about it, to be
Yeah,
fair.
just got blown up.
Yeah.
It's got fucked straight away.
There's no brakes on the rape train.
Oh.
But so yeah, we did just see that. He's actually still up on CS though. Nobody does get held by a res. Is it Resident Strike? I think it is. Yeah. But no, he doesn't decide to follow up on it. He's 3-1 though.
Graves is 2-0 as well. So.
Yeah, but he's getting out farmed by
Only a little bit, though.
not by a
Not far.
significant amount.
So he's
but-
probably got the gold lead now.
yeah, I think he does. If we have a look, he doesn't have any assists though to Jinx's too.
Yeah.
But I think gold in terms of kills.
Yeah,
he does have
he's
that
200
fight.
gold higher right now. So
Sion's just been doing his thing up here.
yeah, he's like 30 CS up on this Atlanta. If we have a look at the gold that they have, he's 6.4 to. Oh wow, she actually has more gold than him just because of that kill.
And the assist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he also has.
No, he has an
assists,
assist as
so,
well, yeah.
well, because he has like 30 CS up, that's interesting to me. That's really-
Pitching up a 10.
yeah,
Yeah, chill.
he's gonna wait for the right time to TP. Although both TPs are actually down right now. Until the TP comes up, it seems like he's just gonna stick top. Try him.
I feel like Gragas needs to use those 2 kills that he got earlier more effectively because he
Yeah.
has got a lot of damage and he does do a lot of damage on these hoes. But these hoes has just been evading the entire time.
Yeah.
At the moment, Zed's in a bit of like a downwards position. He's not being able to do anything. He has to stay in to clear the waves against Gragas. Because Gragas is constantly getting clearing the waves. He's pushing Zed to his own power. Zed needs to try and roam, get a kill on bot lane, or needs to try and fight Gragas.
Yeah.
Because if he
But-
stays like this, he's gonna fall off and not be able to kill anyone.
And we know that these hoses look.
Oh, as you said
obviously,
there, he's just gonna go
confident
straight
player.
in. Ninjiki comes in.
backing
And as
up,
best he
team
does
coming
come
in, Playboy
Gragas goes down.
picking up the kill. And Lee
3-0
Sin
on
has to run.
Playboy now.
Lee Sin doesn't have kick, but Jarvan is down as well.
Mm.
He barely did any damage.
Graves doesn't have his ult either, so that's probably
I feel as
something
though
we need to take into account.
Lee Sin should have attempted to help more in that team fight. He just kind of backed off a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a smart idea though, if he backed off.
Yeah, he probably knew Kyoshi wasn't going to survive, and then was like, "There's no point in forcing this fight out any longer if they're coming, because they did have wards down the river where the people came from." So.
Or maybe he's just a little bitch. No.
Well, to be fair, if you have a look at his item build, he's gone straight for tank after the warrior chant and sight.
To be fair, with Lee Sin though, going tank is more effective late game because damage Lee Sin does fall off a lot.
Yeah, but he has a Scion, so the Scion is big enough of a base tank that he doesn't really need to prioritize all that.
I reckon Lee Sin's gonna play the healing role and try and stick on Jinx. He's gonna try and protect Gragas. Gragas is gonna be a big problem in the late game.
Yeah, definitely. And we can even see he's building that Seeker's Armor, going for that Zhonya's now just for that armor, because we do have the two major threats in Zed and Graves on, they're just primarily armor. So,
although Zed hasn't picked up a kill, you can see that he has got 4 assists, so he has been doing a lot of work. He's up in farm compared to Gragas as well.
Yeah.
So, and he does have that blade. And the brutalizer, so he is a threat.
Oh, Diesel does get caught out there by Kyoshi, and then that
he gets kicked away, that might save him.
Might survive.
Oh, and the shield by the
cheeky lands that
cheeky bastard!
Does land the super mega death rocket there and picks him up. That does put him at 2-2-2. But he's still
behind Graves in both bot. No,
they're pretty equal now.
But he has 3 kills.
Yeah. And you can see just from the fact that he had Ninshiki going a bit deep there, he's on his own. And the Gragas ult comes out there, Soul Shackles. Kingren did go in there, and he does get taken really low. Nobody's ult
Everybody's low at the moment.
Sion still has soul, so this could change stuff.
Yeah, Sion hasn't actually been in this fight at all. We can see how low Cheek. Yeah. If only it was Playboy and Jinx right now, he could pick that up with the Death Rocket maybe. We have a quick look at the gold is really even right now, and we do have 35 seconds until that dragon comes up, and we have a couple members of Walthamstow here trying to. They do stop Anas from getting that skull crab, which means they get free ward control.
I think as long as they keep Playboy carrying as he is with those kills, they're pretty safe into the late game.
Yeah. I want to see how much gold he's sitting on.
Maybe Zed should they should try and pick up some more kills for Zed so that he can get some more damage output.
Yeah, even at that, even if he doesn't get kills, he just becomes a big split push threat as the game goes on. So that's okay because he can split their team up, and who on their team is gonna in the late game deal with him? They have to either take Gragas out of their fight.
Or Sion, and then either one of those is their decision, because Sion's the tank is their main source of damage.
Like Lee Sin can't 1v1 him
he's there,
later on in this game.
He's like the sponge, man.
Yeah.
He's there to wash up the
Oh, Lee Sin just got that with a smite, almost taken away by Dizos. Well, unluckily he didn't get that. And we're seeing there's a 3 dragon to 1 dragon lead here for God. It seems this purple side gets the dragons right now. Well, if we're gonna follow that, then that means the blue side wins. So we'll see.
If everything happens at the 3rd dragon again, then we know that blue side's gonna win.
Yeah. We catch up 3 and 2 dragons, and then just everything goes down. We'll see what goes down.
The gold is still quite close.
Yeah, it's very. It's a kind of minute lead considering.
We have to remember Walthamstow does have one more tower than.
Yeah. Surprisingly, all the outer turrets have stayed up like really long. They don't usually stay up until 26 minutes most of the time. They're usually like the outer turrets get taken down before 20 in most of the games that have happened so far. But in this one, particularly, it's kind of just stayed.
I think with Walthamstow, their strategy this game has been more cautious than anything.
Yeah.
You can tell that they are after that first gank by Ninshiki at bot lane. They understood what that Lee Sin was capable of, and now they're being more cautious with when they engage and when they don't engage.
I think someone that's going to play a really big part in the team fights in this game is Ren. because he's the only form of AP damage on their team.
Yeah,
and they're all like, if you look at their builds, like Frozenheart, Arendwins, he's going for his Zhonya's, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Morgana picks up something armor related just because of the Zed and because of the Graves, which could be completely misplaced because Zed could just decide, I'm just going to split push all this game, and then all that armor you invested is not even useful because you don't want to come and 1v1 me, and then there's only one AD damage threat, and Ren, if he can get fed, he's going to force them to have to buy MR. We do see 2 Spectre Skulls have been picked up.
It's playing a very safe game.
But
It's a smart but safe game.
That said, he is like 60 CS down on the Scion right now, but it hasn't really translated into anything because he actually has 2 full items. Huh?
No, you know when you let
Yeah. Have some more. Oh, we do have a 3.
Ooh, force
he does ult onto Ains, but I think that is going to be him down. And Kingren did get locked up with that dark bind, and it looks like he's going to go down too. There are 4 members of
back off and just
they should concede the mid turret here. There's no point for them to try and keep hold on it. Yeah. How low is that turret there? I'm not 100% sure. No, it's not that low. I don't think he can take it. Hello, there we go. Just gonna keep the wave good. It's a 4v5 if Zion makes that ult, which he did just make in there. Playboy does burn his heal, trying to keep himself alive. And Ninshiki picks off Ains there, but does have to concede a kill to Cheeky there for that as a revenge kill. Playboy trying to get some damage out here. Nobody could go down. He doesn't have ult, and Cheeky picks that up with the Super Mega Death Rocket. 7 to 11 right now, and 5k down.
These hoes and Kingren.
No, yeah, them getting caught out there was just, it was really unfortunate for them because it meant that they ended up losing 2 turrets because no one could fight, and they did just lose that blue there. We just have Anna taking the skull crab just in the event of them trying to sneak a Baron. He wants that free vision. Surprisingly, they actually haven't taken that turret yet. But we do have, he is trying to 1v1 this Jinx, and he could, if he picks it. Oh, really close there. She did get away on like
binding.
Yeah, the binding just secures Cheeky's fine here. And that did go heavily in the favor of that Jinx. Now she's 5-2 to 3-1 and out farming by 30 CS. No. This could spell disaster. It's 7k almost. We'll say 6 instead. In favor of God right now. Trey just got kicked, guys. For anyone who wants to know.
He set fire to the building with his hot fire mixer.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm assuming you've seen that picture then. The one where the guys that when the toaster's not working, so you put them in your headphones and listen to your mixtape. Really, it's just so bad. We should probably stay on track in this game. Things are actually looking really good for God right now, if we think about it. Like, the Zed is 0-3, he's pretty, like, even though he's not weak, he's not as strong as he could be.
He
is
30.
Yeah, he's got the CS lead on the Gragas, but the problem is that Gragas is now sitting comfortably on 3 kills, which puts him you'll put him ahead in gold by a considerable margin. Yeah.
Then you'll have to go in and Jinx if he wants to actually get a kill in the fight.
Because she also doesn't have QSS yet, but it looks as though she's going for it. You can see that no magic mantle. I think that's what's going on. I'm not even sure, man. There's some kind of tangos going on here. Oh, Zed is really out of position, and if they knew he was there, that would have been a free kill, but luckily they didn't spot him. Yeah, no, he was just going to leave it. Dragon is live now. Gragas is just going to throw that barrel there, make sure no one comes, and it's going to be a 4th dragon going over to God. People in the room. Interesting. Gonna donate that red buff over to Playboy, hope that he can make something happen here, but not 100% sure he can or will. He does fall off as the game goes on with 4 dragons here. 1 dragon could just tip it over the edge and give ERMGAD the win here. But we'll see what goes on. I guess we do have to wait another like 5 minutes until that does happen, if it does. Some water clearing here on the Baron. In Shiki goes in, flash EQ. Playboy's in a really bad position there. He's been a bit too aggressive trying to kill Haynes, but it didn't work out for him. And Kyoshi lands the barrel and gets the kill, and Jinx takes off nobody. And this is all around that dragon pit, and no one on ERMGAD is actually low at all here. Kingren is in a really bad position here. He has to burn his Zhonya's, and he does have ult, so he can ult to keep himself alive a little bit longer, but it doesn't really matter because Anas just picks him up, and that's going to be a Baron even. And with that, we do see that the board lead is now 8,000 in favor of Team ERMGAD. And this is looking very promising for them, and Demise is seemingly close for Walthamstow here. If this is 0-2, we are still in the best of 5 setting, not the best of 3, which is something we haven't been in at all here. So there is still a chance that it could go 3-2, but in fashion of what has happened in this tournament so far, most of the time when a team starts losing, they just seem to lose completely. They don't pick up a win. And from this game, like from the first game, we see this game is a lot more of a kind of overarching dominant performance in comparison to the first one, which was much more back and forth, and then ERMGAD ended up getting that last back or the last fourth that pushed them to the win with a nice team fight at 40 odd minutes that allowed them to have just like really long death timers, which kind of won the game for them. But here there hasn't been a back and forth, it's just been a fourth and then a fourth again. So it's not really worked out for Walthamstow so well in this. We do see Anas going in on these toes, but he just doesn't get a lot of damage out there. This is one of the problems that with the tanky kind of in here. He's 6-1, he could have gone for them in there, and they do get that first inhibitor of the game here. Jinx does pick off in Shiki there, and nobody goes super low. Double kill onto the Jinx. Playboy has to heal away, but he's not going to get anything. And Cheeky picked up the triple kill there, and Kingren looks like he's going to go down. He has to Zhonya's again. I think he's going to try and pop the ult, but Anas doesn't even let him. And that is him down 7-20, almost an ace, and they surrender. 0-2 here in this best of 5 finals to ERMGAD. Right. From there, we are going to take another 5 minute, or we'll take 10 because of the fact that I need to go on a toilet break. So we will be back in 10 minutes. We will say 3:45. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon.
This is Houston, go ahead.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the third and potentially final, if they do lose, game between ERMGAD and Walthamstow. It's currently 2-0 for ERMGAD right now, but you know, it's a best of 5 and it's the first best of 5 we've had, so we could see a comeback and a 3-2. But that will remain to be seen. We are now in Champion Select, and we see for the third time running, ERMGAD instantly ban away that Nidalee from Ninshiki in that jungle. Morgana comes out. They don't really want Ains on that, like we saw in the last game, landing all those dark bindings and making some nice soul shackles, keeping that Vi away from Ninshiki again. It seems as though they really don't want this jungler to get off the ground here. He didn't really have a good showing on Maokai in the last game, or Jarvan in the second. Cho'Gath comes out as that third ban there for the ERMGAD side, and that's just a complete mirror of what they did in the second game. They did ban all three of the same ones there, and a Sion ban comes out here from the side of Walthamstow. Interesting, I thought they would have banned the Lissandra here because it is quite a flex pick for them, but instead the first pick Leona comes here. They know that King Ren can't really play Lissandra that well from what they saw in the first game, and they've decided they're not even going to prioritize it. Why would they want to go and make the same mistake twice here? So they've just decided we're going to lock in Aiden's best Leona's Leona. The quick response there, we do have Playboy picking up his favourite Jinx that we've seen him play so well on, and that we did see in the first game, even though it was to no avail. And a Lulu, which could be top or could be support. I think it will be support, but the Janna is actually really open and actually is a very active counter to that Leona, even though we did see it in game 1 and 2 and it didn't really work out as well as they would have liked. We see a Fizz pickup here from Anas, who has been banned previously in both other games, and the Maokai pickup, most likely for KVO Sniper, which we haven't seen him play the Maokai in this set, and I don't believe we saw him play Maokai in the semi-finals either. I think the last time we saw him on Maokai was actually in the quarterfinals. But Maokai still fits that same kind of champion pool that he's been playing this whole set, the Sion in the first game, and then actually he played. Am I being a fool? I think I am. The Sion was on King Ren in the last game, actually. My bad, but he's played Sion and Maokai. They're quite similar in the kind of what they do, really. They are just massive face tanks. Nautilus being hovered over here could be a Nautilus support or a Nautilus jungle. We have seen Nautilus support in LCS recently, and the Rumble was locked up for Ren in that top lane, which kind of secures what I thought of the Lulu in the support lane. I said Rumble support, my bad, top. And so that is that Nautilus pickup, and if Lulu support, then it is going to be a Nautilus jungle, which means that what we're missing here is the mid lane pickup. And we have an instant lockup by Cheeky on Lucian here. Lucian Leona is an interesting, extremely aggressive lane, which could work really well for them if the Fizz gets rolling. Could make a really nice gank early in the bot lane, and could actually steamroll the whole game just from there. Lulu and Jinx will do. Lulu has a lot, like a somewhat a lot of peel, but she can't just transport Jinx out of a fight if the Leona locks onto her. She can Whimsy Leona, or she can Whimsy Lucian, or she can Whimsy Fizz, but then there's two other people on her. We do see this Vladimir being hovered over here by nobody, probably for these hoes right now, which is another champion. I'm surprised he hasn't brought out any real assassins. Or he did bring out Zed, my bad, but that didn't really work out for him. I say he didn't bring out any real assassins. He hasn't had any real success on the only assassin he brought out, and then he brought out Cho'Gath. So, and that is locked in for him. I do believe that will be a yeah. You can see he's changed the summoner spells to the standard on that Vlad, which is the Ignite and Ghost. And changes are going to be made here. Moving the Lulu over to the support, there we go, and that is how we expected it to be. Now we have a look at these team comps here. The damage output is definitely in favor of ERMGAD, I'd say. In a short fight, you have the Gragas ult, you have a Gragas Q. If it gets left there for a little while and then pops, it will do a lot of damage. You have Lucian's initial burst from his Q, and the kind of is somewhat burst out of his ult if he lands it. If he lands consecutively all of the shots, with the extra passive damage coming off of the Leona with a little bit of CC, and then just Maokai to face tank any initial damage that comes out of the Walthamstow side. But in an extended fight, which we didn't really see many of in these past two games, we have to account Vlad. Vlad has got one of the highest DPSs in the game so far. We have seen him picked up in LCS recently as a tank shredder, which is counterintuitive in this game, I'd say, because they could have pulled that out in like, say, the Jarvan game, where they had Sion and Jarvan, who are much tankier than Maokai and Fizz will be as a pair. So, but we will see how it works. I mean, it does give him some workaround potential here with his Sanguine Pool to try and avoid some CC. He could easily avoid a Gragas ult from that. He could easily avoid a Leona ult. He could avoid a lot of things just by using Sanguine Pool, which gives him a lot of room to work around with and versatility. But we will be back in roughly 3 minutes when the game is ahead, and we'll talk to you then. Hi everyone, we're back here now in the loading screen, and I'm just gonna have a quick kind of talk with the manager of Walthamstow about their team comp and the kind of context behind it, because I wasn't really expecting it, if I'm being honest. It's quite interesting.
It is quite a desperation team comp, but I feel as though they need to pull something out of the bag to come back in this tournament. So, you know. Though I do know that they have been playing around with this team comp a lot in ranked 5s, and they feel as though that this is a very powerful, very it's just powerful in general.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Vladimir pick is interesting because of the fact that he has so much DPS, but he really needs time to get it off, because while his cooldowns are quite low, they're still. His main thing is being able to get that damage over time, so the team fight has to be extended. And Nautilus can prohibit that. He can control that. But
I feel as though Ren's top pick as well as Rumble is a very powerful pick for him as well, because I've seen him play that quite a lot, and it does have a big lane presence in terms of pushing.
And also another good thing is that he doesn't need to have global presence until level 6 at least, because he's not going to be a great. If he makes a TP gank pre-6, it's not going to be as good as if he gets it when he is 6, because once he has that equalizer, it's just like, oh god, just mad DPS. But that said, you could say that this team comp, unless Playboy gets fed, which I'm pretty sure the team is hoping on, they could just wall you with MR.
The main thing with Walthamstow is that I feel as though they're relying on their mid lane and bot lane to carry a lot of the time, especially their bot lane.
Yeah, but I think that's actually a really smart decision from Walthamstow here, that they have decided we're going to go with a damage AD. We're going to go with a damage top laner and a damage mid laner, and then we're going to put all tank on Ninshiki, because he's not proving to be very effective right now on on the Jarvan that was supposed to be kind of carry type deal, and then he did all right on the Maokai, but he had a couple of mislips. Although Maokai does kind of feel that same slot that he's gonna feel here with the Nautilus, and it allows that to be double damage MR necessary, really MR threats. They kind of need to build that magic resist if they're gonna not die in a team fight to a Vlad ult with kind of the equalizer on top of it, and then just Ninshiki locking them down with all of the CC he gives. Yeah, Playboy and nobody going at it on Cheeky right now. He's almost half health. He's trying to get some Qs in there, but I guess they're doing a little bit of work. He did burn the pot of Playboy, but they're both potless now, which might be something they might want to pick up on this Fizz. Fizz is clearing the jungle a slight bit quicker than Nautilus, who's taking a really long way around to his red buffer. I'm not 100% sure why. Fizz has cleared, as far as I can see it, so...
This bot lane, both bot lane are playing very
aggressive as they can. They want to try and get a lead as soon as possible. And I think that might be in the favor of the Leona lane, just because the fight Leona is so strong in that. Like, she plays best in the kind of aggressive setting. So in comparison to Lulu, who can do well, but she's probably, in terms of if you want to damage someone with her, you're probably better doing the poke kind of approach, which Jinx could do, but I don't think they're gonna let them really. You can see Lucian's actually built up a 10 CS here. I don't really understand how. They're just gonna push them onto the turret somehow, and then it's just he's picked up CS and Playboy's just kind of slacked from not getting any of it. Yeah, Super Galaxy Rumble reminds me of yeah, Grand Lagan. Cool. Oh god, believe in the run, boys. We should start that as that kind of hashtag thing or something.
Believe in the run. Oh, that's
Leona goes in on that Playboy and he has to burn his heal to get away. He did get ignited as well. Cheeky does go in. There's one more turret shot, and that is gonna be first blood.
Oh,
nobody, first blood. GG, overconfidence and just the eagerness that they had to try and get that first blood ended up getting them first blooded.
I feel as though it would have gone better for them if they just kept it back.
Anas is coming up here onto Ren. Yeah, he flashed under the turret, and then Ren did just flash there, but I think he's gonna live. He could, yeah, I think he is gonna get. Maokai gets stopped there.
Nautilus just save. Nautilus coming to save the day.
Ninja putting in work there.
Superhero regimes over here.
Believe in the Nautilus. GG. That really didn't work out. Both of those little skirmishes really didn't work out in the favor of ERMGAD there. They did get the Rumble flash, but they put so much into trying to kill him. They burnt the Fizz flash, they burnt the Maokai flash, and Nautilus was just like, nope. you put yourself in a chokehold here, and I'm just gonna CC you. You can't move now.
Nautilus is keeping that pressure in that lane.
Yeah, he's kind of sticking around like Maokai. Don't even think about it, kind of thing. Rumble did burn the TP just to get back up to lane and make sure that he doesn't fall behind too bad. He's got that Ruby Crystal that I assume is going to go into a Haunting Guys. Just because once he hits 6, if he has Haunting Guys, he's going to have a lot of damage. Now we have a look down in the bot lane now. Even though the CS is an advantage of Lucian, he's actually an item disadvantage now because that assist gave Playboy enough to get his pickaxe. And some aggressive play here, but yeah, he seems really.
But to be fair, with the champs that they have in the bot lane, I feel as though Lucian has to play aggressive to get anyway.
Like he could sit back and farm, but that's just kind of wasting the Leona. So he really does want to try and get as much damage as. I think he has one of the highest AD, like base ADs of any AD carry in the game right now. So he's not a misplaced pick by any point, but they just need to. Their aggression needs to be controlled. They need to make sure that they don't just blindly, or yeah, they don't need to flash on the turret to try and get past. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, he does take a lot of damage from Kyoshi there, and that's what I was talking about with that Sanguine Pool. He did he does come under turret here, and he burns that. Chemo Plague does help him. That's a 1-for-1. That works out in the favor of Vladimir there because he has more CS, gets the kill, so it's equal. They trade those kills, And if we have a look at what he gets from that, I'm not 100% sure if he did just... No, he didn't buy with what he has, but...
he still has that little...
Yeah, he has that gold advantage, so that is working in his favor right now. Ninchigi's in a bit of a bad place here. He does...
he just needs to get out.
Yeah, I think he just needs to stop fighting this Fizz. I think Fizz is gonna... He might stop. No, actually, looks like
I think Vlad's gonna come in and try and help him if this Fizz is too overzealous.
Yeah, he is.
Oh!
That is gonna be the...
out of there. Oh, this is gonna be is this gonna be a kill for Walthamstow?
Playboy coming up.
in.
And that... Oh, there we go. These
beautiful,
hoes
beautiful.
picks out. That was a really nice roam coming out there from Playboy. 0-2 right now, and it seems like the pings for the dragon are coming out. It could be a relatively easy dragon as well because of the fact that Ninchiki, even though he is low, he has his smite almost 2
That was an incredible bait by Ninchiki.
Yeah, definitely. we just have Ren's in there, just has his flamethrower going there, and he just
does his thing, man.
Yeah, he just doesn't even care. He's 4 CS up right now. That was a really nice roam, really, from Playboy, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I think the roam, like, if they didn't roam, that could have not been a kill, and as a result, he's not that much further behind in CS from the roam, and actually got an assist, so that could push his gold even higher in favor. He's staying on 2.5 to 2.3, so, or 2.6 now, but he's staying on a lot more, considering he's behind in CS, and a nice...
Dragas keeps trying to come in on the Vlad, but...
Yeah. And one thing I didn't even mention is the fact that Vlad now has Salt Boots, so every time he E's, every time he Q's, that's going to do more.
Ooh, there's a really big exchange in the top lane.
Yeah, quite a lot of damage being distributed there. It looks as though Kyoshi is going to just take this pink ward away from these hoes, but...
Oh, Ninchiki's planning something.
Yeah, lane gank here, maybe. Could just...
Planning something a little bit sneaky.
It looks like...
Oh!
The Q does land, and he does get that ult onto him. I don't think anything more is going to happen here, but then we come back up to the top lane and we see that Sniper is taken pretty low, but Anas is here, and I think that's going to be a kill to Anas. That's on that Fizz, that could be deadly. One kill, like, he's already up in CS on the Nautilus, but because they're going to be doing completely different things, like Anas is going to go for that damage DPS kind of on hit build, and Nautilus is going to be like, I'm just going to stack health because then I get more damage from it from my W, and then I also sit there with like, yep, I'm unkillable. So I'm not 100% sure how that really works out for them because of the fact that with that little bit, like that oomph of gold on Fizz is good, but I just saw him go in. He's gone into Devourer. What is that? Oh god. But yeah, as I was saying, the Fizz is now, he's gone into Devourer. I haven't actually seen that on Fizz before. I thought the preferred was actually Magus, and then you went Bork, because you have nice AP ratios anyway, so it just gives everything else you do a little bit extra damage. But I guess Devourer works, because it's still on hit damage, isn't it? So it means he just scales a little bit better into the late game.
Ren continues to just do his thing.
Yeah, he's getting a CS lead. So.
I've always thought top lane was his own game.
Yeah, it is definitely. It's just an island on its own. It's one thing I hate and love about it. Like, I mainly play top and jungle because I like tanks.
This is constantly up there though.
Yeah, he just wants to kill Rumble. He wants to kind of shut him out because he's got that Haunting Guys now. He's level 8, so he can make a TP gank if he wants, and Anas really doesn't want him to do that because one equalizer could fuck up the bot lane, get an easy double kill, easy dragon off of that. So he'd rather just shut down the Rumble, especially because Rumble's going to be a massive force. Yeah, that's going to be, I think that is going to be another kill, yeah. Anas does pick that up.
I think Ren needs to...
He needs to stop, kind of, yeah, and he needs to stop either... I think even if he would, it doesn't matter really right now because of the fact that how mobile is Anas on that Fizz. You just play full tricks, though, Q to him.
I think the main thing that's for Ren is the fact that his lane opponent's not the one getting the kills, although they're getting the assist gold. It's probably not get as much.
Well, if you have a look at the gold in the lane
in general,
right now.
Fizz getting those kills is a priority anyway.
He is still like 200 gold up right now, but We have a look at items. Sworn Guys is better than Catalyst. Yeah, we do have 4 from the side of Walthamstow down here. The Hemo Blade comes out, ult comes onto Cheeky. These hosts takes a lot of turret. Yeah, Anas he's here. Sniper comes in. These hosts is pretty low. He does get that heal off. Nobody could have got E there. Zenith Blade could have got him, but it looks like he's gonna be fine. Sniper's trying to do something here, but he just takes a lot. Oh, Anas takes that to face. A super mega death rocket could have picked up 2 people there if it landed, but unfortunately, it just went straight to the base.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nobody getting cocky here. This clears a free kill. Kyoshi's he's full on HP here. He's fine. Playboy would really want to find someone considerably lower. We haven't talked about the fact that Rumble didn't come down for that fight.
Yeah,
his
Rumble
TP was down. He's just getting tower damage now. It's going to be first dragon potentially for the top lane turret. If we have a look up in the top lane, we will see.
So it's just an argument of whether dragon's more important than...
Well, the first dragon in the early stages of the game isn't that important, but the fact that it scales because it's 6% of your current, your damage is 6% more essentially. So when you get to that point where you have like 300 AD on Lucian and you land that ult, every ult hit is going to do 6% more damage, which is going to mean something in the long run. Fuck you, Neil. E17, I still find that funny. Just makes you know the 90s band East 17. Like when I first saw you guys sign up, I was actually singing that song they did though, the Christmas one. Just like, oh lord. That was some free damage coming out there. Playboy into he did Cullen, but it didn't work. Anas looks like he's gonna die, but he reset it. He almost dropped there.
That was close.
Bit overconfident. Yeah, it would have.
Doing those silent tactics a bit late into the game.
Yeah, just a bit. Only like 15 minutes here. I think he's a bit confident there. It might not be misplaced, but I don't know. We do have a deep pink wood there on the side of Walthamstow. You see us in the so they're probably going to be able to keep track of
the bot lane is actually quite even at the moment, despite that one assist that Jinx had.
Yeah, or 2, but and Lulu having that kill. Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry, my bad. I didn't even notice he had an assist. But yeah.
Lulu's gonna carry it.
Yeah, Lulu boys. She's gonna make mad ults. I need to check something real quick. Yeah, okay, cool, no problem. Yeah, no, he's gonna make mad ults. Shit's gonna go down. Playboy gets ulted on here by Ains, and Anas is here. That could be a kill. That was a really misplaced chompers there.
Going in or not.
Yeah, Kyoshi is there on the back to try and make sure he does do something. This could be a 3-man dive here. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be. Ninchiki is here, but just playful tricks it over it, and that's completely fine for him. Hemoblade does come out, and these hosts should be focusing on Anas, but he decides to try and get cheeky, who just gets out of there.
No, this is gonna be a 4v2. No, they're backing off.
Yeah, they're gonna back off because they're on the turret and they don't want to. And these hosts is being a bit overconfident in that he thinks he can play a point. I don't think he can. Kingren could have come in there with that CG, but he decided against it. I guess he didn't. Yeah, he's
just sitting at home smoking blunt.
Oh lord. And if we have a look at the CS again, we can see that it's kind of general. It's tipping in the favor of, apart from in the top lane, tipping in the favor of God right now. Who are 2k gold ahead. And we do have Playboy coming into the mid lane here. He does land that. And yeah, I think he got crit there, and that was pretty nice for him.
I feel like Kyoshi is not being as big as a player.
That was a misplay there by Kyoshi. He went in for that, and looks like he's gonna pay for his life. Q off of these hoes, and that puts him to 3-1.
What I say about him? I was just saying it. No, did I say it? Did I say it, mate? I said it. I told you, mate.
And the first turret of the game just went down in the top lane. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels like they are. That looks like it's gonna be 3 turrets off of that trade. Oh.
Been destroyed. Red team's turret has been
In quick response there with 2 turrets either side though.
Get at me, Liam. Who else?
Is that gonna be it? No,
Oh, no,
close,
gonna hit.
close. It was almost hit, but unluckily.
Well, they
It wouldn't have
might
actually
get
done,
him,
yeah, it wouldn't have done anything anyway. It would have just scared Lucian away.
Vlad's gonna definitely get him.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't have
he-
enough movement to get away from that.
Yeah, and that's just gonna be 3 people there. Like, this is probably gonna be him. He's probably gonna die here. He gets
definitely
hit
should.
by that W. And that's gonna be a free kill on Playboy there.
This is their
Anas is gonna come up here onto Kingren, and it looks like he's gonna
really does
go.
not
Yeah,
This
he
kid
just doesn't want Rumble to get off the ground here. He is 0-3 now. And the Dragon's coming up in a minute and 10 seconds, so they pick up that Scuttle Crab just to make sure they keep that vision there. Oh,
Yeah.
not entirely sure how it's gonna really play out here.
He's gonna be able to pull off a lot of damage. And I feel as though the Nautilus pick was really good as well because
Yeah.
the tank plus the CC.
Definitely. He supplies the most CC in the game, if you ask me, of any tank in the game right
And
now.
as you've seen,
He's just,
Every aspect of this kit is season.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we've seen with a lot of the kills that Walthamstow's gotten so far, Ninshiki has been there and he's been using that CC effectively.
yeah, definitely. We had a look at the, if you notice, both Vladimir and Playboy have 75% kill participation. They have 4 out. They've been there at 4 of the 5 kills. Yeah, he's
But he's just been killing
Ren.
He hasn't
Yeah.
probably not got that much gold.
He's 0-3 right now. And I think that's not actually that important because he now has his sword boots, he has important guys. He's gonna do so much just pen damage, like it doesn't matter.
I don't think they need to fight this dragon.
It looks like they're going to, but
He's already there though.
yeah, he is 2 levels higher than Ninshiki, but Anas looks like he's gonna go down here, but we're not entirely sure.
Bro, it's everywhere.
Vladimir gets that. And there goes down Playboy, picks up Sniper, and he's gonna carry on. Cheeky tries to get away. No, I think he's gonna get away. Ains gets away, and they should just fall off here and go for that dragon instead. Yeah, get the first dragon for them.
The Lucian does not matter anymore.
Yeah, it seems they really want to go for that. Yeah, there we go.
Dragas, you stupid boy.
He's gonna get away though. No discrimination here, boys. No discrimination. Oh, rude. Oh, shots fired.
Stop the fire. You have to be mean, okay? That's how you win games.
I apologize.
This one, you should explain the
No,
ratio.
I apologize, guys. This guy's a fire starter right here.
A fire starter, wow.
I'm a fire starter.
Bringing out that prodigy.
He's actually
No one heard that on stream, boys. No one heard that. Have Ninshiki bringing up some quick farm here. He's actually really close in farm here. This is the best game that we've seen Ninshiki play in the set so far. Like, he's 0-4. And
Nishiki's hooks have been on point as well.
yeah,
He's
definitely.
having Very well.
I
I feel quite sorry for Ren. He's just kind of chilling, you know. He
Yeah.
don't want no trouble.
He's actually ahead in goal.
Yeah, he
No, he's
is.
not. Sorry. He's
No, of the
pretty equal.
Maokai is
Yeah, he's
pretty
no, they're
close.
about they're really close. But I just feel sorry for him because Fizz just don't like him, man.
It's already in order.
What are you doing? No, don't touch the mouse, boy.
What did you think Fizz was?
I thought this was top of my
No. He's just been camping and like 24/7.
That's Pete.
I also feel as though
Yeah.
this Lucian pick.
Yeah, the
probably
Lucian pick really
gone.
hasn't worked, and this is the first time I've seen someone build this funny item. I can't remember
What
it's
is
called. Essence Reaver. There we go.
I don't know this.
It's an alright item on Lucian because of the there comes the equalizer, but isn't gonna get enough damage out.
It's gonna stop them taking the turret,
Yeah,
which
definitely,
is the most
which is-
important thing.
That's kind of worth it for them, but how long is the cooldown on the equalizer? I think it's quite significant, isn't it? It's 85, so yeah. It seems like they want to siege mid, but I don't think they really can because everyone's here and they're all full health. And then if we have a look at the God side, we have Lucian's kind of half mana, Kyoshi's half mana, so.
Sponsored by Coke.
Are you gonna check your HTC phone anytime soon? I'm just gonna give this blue over donate to the Vladimir. Yeah. Like people should donate to the stream if we had a donate option. Someone actually offered to donate to the stream and I was like, I kinda wish that we had one, but we don't have an option. Yeah, we really should, like, hardly that's a Frank personal.
Oh, I've never seen the recoil animation. Can we just focus on the Rumble recoil animation?
Yeah, it's pretty swag.
Sorry, I'm just the TTGO fanboy here.
Oh, we're trying to push, believe in Ren.
Yeah. Hashtag don't believe in the meme, believe in the Ren.
Actually, no, I think he knows. It's alright though. Trying to clear them wards. I think his Raptors buff is gonna finished. Oh, that's really unlucky. It popped like instantly as well. I think the gold's actually really close in this game. They've got a turret advantage, but it's 30 CS up to that Gragas right now, even though he is 2 kills behind. And it's also 30 CS up in the bot lane, even though he's 2 kills behind too. So that's probably what's keeping them equal in gold right now. I'm just gonna clear more wards, try and siege mid again. They seem to want this outer turret because they've got all the other, they've got the other 2, so they're just like, we want to shut all of your outer turret vision out of this game.
Ooh, is Ren leaving top lane?
Ooh. I'm not 100% sure if he's confident about that. No, it looks like he's coming down. He's sitting on 139 CS. He's starting to build that Rylai's, so which is going to give him a lot of damage for his. Yeah.
And this team, oh no, they're all going to go B. Gragas, I don't know. No, he's going B as well, but that was a really late lead, so.
They are going to get there in time, but that is one thing we haven't really touched on that much, is the fact that they picked up that easy 2 turrets, that outer and inner in the mid, which shut down so much vision for gods. They need to invest in wards to just cover their ass in the mid lane now, because they've lost all of that kind of turret vision they got.
Hugging the walls in the jungle.
We also notice Vladimir picked up Luden's Echo, which is the 2nd time in this set that he's picked that up. Go get that AoE damage, boys. Everywhere they know that they're around there, but the few justices. Vlad burns that Sanguine Pool, doesn't want to get hit by a Gragas Q. The W cooldown is quite long though, so oh, here comes that Righteous Glory. Doesn't look like anything's gonna come here, but you have some damage coming out. Kingren does go onto Ains, but he leaves it for now. It's just 4 members are gonna fall back, and we've got Ninshiki on the Nautilus back in it as well. 10 seconds roughly until that dragon comes up, and you have all of God near enough? Yeah. There's 5 of them there.
I think they're gonna need to contest this dragon.
Yeah, they don't want to
Just
give
to show
it.
the dominance.
Just to try and be like, look, we can 5v5 you. We have the Rumble ult, which is up now. We have the Hemo Plague. We have Super Mega Death Rocket, and all the DPS. The list goes in. Ult comes out from Ains. That might be really bad. Yeah, Anna's best does pick that up, and that goes 4 kills over there for nothing. That was a really poorly played fight. Yeah, it really dispersed the team. Like, they couldn't fight because they just got split up so bad by Kyoshi's ulti there.
So that just made a massive difference in the gold.
Yeah, definitely. That is what, it's now 4k gold ahead, I think. That might be an extra inner turret there, just for them. That puts their turret. They're now ahead in turrets.
I think the only thing that Muslims don't need to do is basically and try not to contest with anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fair thing.
In the late game, I think they're gonna. Rumble will become tankier, Vlad will become tankier, and as a result, they can.
The things they have to get before they can.
Yeah, they have to, not concede too much. They don't want to concede like 2 inhibitors before they hit that late game spike that they want, because if they do take 2 inhibitors down, then what can they do past that? It becomes really difficult for them, and Lucian took out that ward. He ghost bladed for it. I'm actually confused.
What did he?
Yeah, he ghost bladed to take that ward out. Like he was like, I must take you out and stuff. Yeah, man. Wards are your enemy. You must kill them with haste. Yeah, it's the second time he's bought it in this set. I'm pretty interested in it. The AoE damage is probably going to come in handy when he comes into one of the next few fights. But he's actually down in CS against Kiyoshi, who is he's now stacking a lot of AP. He's got that Rabs, he's got Morello's, which gives 80, and then he's got Needless Large Rod, which gives another 80. So he's sitting on like 280 just from items, and then that's not even taking into account Rab's passive. So his damage is going to be pretty intense. Wait a minute. Yeah, he has like 478, I think that says. No, we have a look at his ult. And that's going on to Kingren here, and that is going to be a kill. He's now 0-5. This Rumble pick really hasn't worked out for them here. The Luda's Echo passive comes in there, it clears some of the wave, but I don't think it's going to stop much. They do use Locket just to tank up a little bit of damage there, but it's not very important. I'm surprised as to the Fizz pick and that they let it through, and you can see how dominant it's being right now. It's 8-2 right now. He hasn't even decided to invest anything into tanking this at all. That 3-man Gragas ult, luckily Playboy gets away from that Zenith Blade, has to flash over the wall because it was a bit too risky for him. But they just walk away with that turret. They don't want to try and press for any more time kills or anything. The Gragas pick has been really strong in this tournament. Like, the ex-Kyoshi has had a really good showing on him. He won in the quarterfinals both games on the Gragas, and then after that Gragas, he had a couple games on, I think it was Carthus. I think he had 2 games in the semis on Carthus. There might have just been one, and then no, yeah, it was one on Liss and then one on Carthus, and now he's just gone straight back to the Gragas, which is pretty interesting. We can see it's actually really working out for him. He's 3-2-4 right now, and his ult has just disrupted the team so many times. It allows them to just segregate someone. Like they can separate the team, get to Playboy or get to Vladimir, and if Vladimir's already burnt his Sanguine Pool, he can't do anything. He has no other method of escape. And here comes that ult I was talking about, and it didn't really put as much work in as the others have this game. He kind of just pushed Playboy back, did quite a lot of damage to him, but just pushed him back. And Righteous Glory gets popped here. Looks like he wanted to go into Cheeky, but he didn't take into account the fact that he will have that. He does flash over the wall. These Hose does go pretty deep in there for it. He does get the Lucian there, but it could go badly because Playboy is getting stuck to Previo Sniper doesn't pick him up, and that looks like it's going to go badly. Game's still quite sour here for Walthamstow. That is an ace. That Fizz is just really big right now. He's 10-2. Every time he walks into a fight, he just picks up kills. He's with the on-hit build he's going here. He's got that Bork, he's got the Devourer, which is giving him all that damage on hit, and then he's got Hex Drinker just for the extra AD and MR off the Vlad. They're probably going to shred this turret, and they'll do quite a lot of damage to it. It's going to probably be an inhibitor, and if they're feeling confident in Maokai's ability to tank, they may try and take that bot lane inhibitor turret. Yeah.
Been destroyed.
Yeah. Maybe I was being a bit overconfident. Well, we'll see. Lucian did go back, and everyone else is kind of looking to go back because the whole of Walthamstow's side is up now. And I'm not 100% sure how to feel about Walthamstow's position right now. They are 18-8 and 10k gold behind, but I feel like one good team fight could push them in a position to you know, turn it around, because Anas bested here. He lands that ult onto Playboy, and this is pretty much spelling the end for Playboy's life right now. The Lulu ult does come out, but he still goes down, and this is probably going to be a double kill just because nobody can't really stop him. He does make that flash, but Anas follows with another flash, and now is a 2v2, 3v2 here actually. The ult comes here out of the Chicky, and they are going to get a shutdown straight onto Rumble. Hey, believe in Ren, boys. The shutdown, that's 500 free gold onto him, and that could bring him back into this game. It looks like he's going for that Zhonya's now, which he really needs. Zenith Blade with the ult comes there onto Ren, and it looks like they're going to stick onto him. There's a lot of damage going on to him now. He's quite low, but then he lands that equalizer. 3-man ulti onto him from Kyoshi. These hoes are a bit of a hit when he goes down. Rumble does pick up Ains though as a consolation, and they're just under the turret now taking this damage. Kyoshi's just tanking, he doesn't even seem to care. He does pick up a double kill there, and Sniper is going to start pushing with the super minions. They do get that second inhibitor now in the top lane, and this does look like it's dire here in this set. It could be the 3-0. They're going to take it. Looks like that turret's going to go down, I think. Yeah, that turret's down. Ren is trying his best to try and keep Cheeky off of this after Nexus turret, but the minions are doing more whack than Lucian is right now. Kyoshi's kind of sticking around. They do get that third inhibitor turret, and while Ninchiki does land that Q, and they get that nice super mega death rocket out onto Kyoshi, but it might not be enough. They do have, the whole base is just wide open. It's just naked right now. It looks like they're going to lose a third dragon here as well. They're in a pretty sour position. They do get a lot of damage out there. Right onto Lucian. Puts the Jinx Playboy onto 4 and 5, but well, I don't want to say that's really great for them right now because they're in a pretty poor position. Super minions are just going to put in some crazy whack here. They are missing one Nexus turret now, so it's pretty hard to say. I really think he's going to go down here. But we'll see. Nautilus is just kind of pushing it. Like, the game is really not in the favor of Walthamstow right now, and it's really unfortunate as well because they haven't particularly played that poorly. It's just they've had a couple bad fights where Gragas has just disrupted their whole team, ripped them apart, and then what could they do? There's like a Baron call coming out here. You do have 4 of the 5 members of ERMGAD here, and it's really, really bad for them to try and fight this, because if they try and stop them Baroning, super minions Ames does get some with the super mega death rocket, but nobody is going to get locked in. Both gets placed on him. Sniper just locked onto him, doesn't really care. And these hoses getting chased down by Cheeky all the while. He does Sanguine Pool to try and avoid it, but it's not going to work out for him. Super minions with the Baron buff, pressing on the last turret. Now they have none, and the base is open. Nothing they can really do here. Kind of playing with them really. They just finish here. They just want to kill. They want to clean sweep. They want to ace it, and the surrender comes out, or they kill the next. I don't even actually know. All I do know is that it is 3-0 to ERMGAD, and that is the end of the game, and sadly the end of the tournament. Congratulations to ERMGAD, who did come first, as we just saw in that display of a 3-0. Second place does go to Walthamstow, third to KCL Red, and fourth to Pandora. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next time we run the tournament. Thank you, and bye.